Hi friends, today we are exploring some of the busiest, oldest and most iconic markets and neighborhoods in South Mumbai. These places are known for food and shopping and for the city's history and its old colonial charm. Now I am on Abdul Rahman Street and heading toward Phydhonie, Phydhonie, Phydhonie. Phydhonie is a very interesting place near Abdul Rahman Street. Very crowded, one of the most crowded and very interesting marketplace in South Mumbai. Let's go and explore that.
This is the vibe we'll experience on a normal day in these old and iconic markets around Abdul Rahman Street. The road is packed with people from every walk of life, from students picking up their stationery from the bookstores here to tourists from different states and countries who want to dive into the street life of Mumbai. Here you can see all kinds of shops selling accessories from bags and wallets to stationery and greeting cards. And these cart pullers are truly fascinating to behold. And here is the popular Bel Puri stall, a favorite street food for people from all walks of life in Mumbai, as well as visitors from other states and countries. You can see people enjoying this tangy, crunchy delicacy with genuine delight, as it is one of the most popular snacks in the city. Now I've entered this adjacent lane filled with Christmas items like stars, balloons and various other decorations. This is Sutar Chawl, a prominent street for Christmas decorations. You'll probably see these items here before anywhere else in the city. And these walkers here carrying heavy loads on their heads and weaving through the crowd are an energetic sight. These people walk day and night, non-stop, 364 days a year. There are all kinds of Christmas decorations here, from Santa figures to balls, balloons, garlands and many other items. But I haven't seen a single Christmas tree so far. Maybe that's because we are still a little more than 3 weeks away from Christmas Eve. These beautiful figures of Santa Claus in different styles. So interesting. So the balls, I don't know what is this called exactly. Here you can see colorful Christmas balls again in gold, red, silver and many other shades. And of course Santa Claus costumes. These lanes are full of energy. Procrastination and lethargy have no place in a street like this. And this is the juice vendor here selling fresh apple and various other fruit juices. Make sure you get real fresh fruit juice because some vendors use flavored syrups instead of actual fruits to save money and effort. And I keep walking toward Phydhonie, our next destination, which is right next to this place, Abdul Rahman Street. This Abdul Rahman Street where I am right now is one of South Mumbai's busiest and oldest commercial lanes. It's known for its narrow roads, historic shops and a constant flow of people from morning till night. The mix of long-term traders, lively crowds, hand carts and old architecture gives the area a classic Mumbai atmosphere. Now I've made to Phydhonie, a well-known location in South Mumbai. This area is popular for its garment shops, embroidery items and traditional medicines like homeopathy. This is one of the garment lanes here and is packed with shops selling all kinds of clothing. Many shops here sell only traditional Muslim wear like burqas, hijabs and tunics, which fits the character of this Muslim majority pocket of the city. You will also see colorful fabrics, laces and embroidered borders hanging right at the entrances, with tailors outside a few shops taking quick measurements. It's a lively lane where people browse, bargain and pick up clothes for daily use as well as festivals and family events. Here you can see the board Old Zari Kasabaya in front of this masjid. It refers to a trader who buys old Zari work, kasab threads and decorative embroidery pieces. The lanes around Phydhonie, Abdul Rahman Street and the surrounding pockets are lined with old and often dilapidated buildings. Many of these structures date back several decades, some even to the early 1900s, and you can see the age in their fading paint, cracked walls, and narrow wooden balconies. They carry a certain charm, but they also look tired and long overdue for repair. One of the main reasons these buildings stay this way is that many of them are part of Mumbai's old rent control system, where tenants pay very low rents that haven't changed in years. And because of the income from these properties is so small, landlords don't have much incentive or financial ability to redevelop or renovate. Now I'm stepping through one of the streets here that's entirely dedicated to embroidery materials and laces. Shops line both sides selling everything from beads, stones and sequins to zari and other metallic threads in countless varieties. You can find items for both wholesale and retail here, catering to tailors, designers and hobbyists alike. It's impossible to count the number of shops here, but it's safe to say there must be at least 1,000. And another reason I believe why these buildings stay this way is that these areas are also tightly packed with buildings extremely close to each other and lanes that barely allow vehicle movement. This makes construction work difficult and costly, so the neighborhoods continue to function in their original form, with old structures and busy markets living side by side. It is one of the reasons these lanes have such a distinctive look. The architecture may be worn out, but it carries the history, culture, and everyday life of the people who have lived and worked here for generations. Many of these embroidery shops are not just retail stores, they are connected to larger manufacturing units that produce embroidery materials on a bigger scale. These companies supply threads, beads, stones, sequins, and zari not only to local workshops but also for export to various countries. The embroidery industry here is deeply integrated with global demand. A large number of embroidery workshops across Mumbai rely on these shops for their daily work. Now I am at another interesting part of this area. As I mentioned earlier, Phydhonie has a large number of traditional medicine stores, especially Unani, Ayurveda and homeopathy. These shops have been here for decades and many of them are run by families who have been in the trade for generations. You'll find shelves packed with herbal powders, oils, roots, seeds and tonics that people come to buy for all kinds of everyday ailments. I think Unani medicines are so popular here, they prepare their own mixtures using age-old recipes. Ayurvedic shops stock everything from ashwagandha to digestive chunas. And the homeopathy stores here are known for having almost every tiny vial you can think of, with customers walking in for quick remedies or long-term treatments. And you will notice several zari buyers again in between. The market becomes very congested after 11 am when all the shops open and people start pouring in. And these hand carts are another attraction here. This is a very old Jain mandir here. Even though this is one of the Muslim majority areas, people here live together in a very warm and friendly way. When you walk through these lanes, you see shops, homes and workplaces side by side with everyone going about their day without any tension. It reflects the larger cultural spirit of Mumbai, where people from every community share the same streets, eat at the same stalls and walk together without thinking twice about religion.
And now we are entering another bustling street here, just across this road called Mohammed Ali Road. This is Mohammed Ali Road and this is the Mohammed Ali Road flyover. And this particular street is famous This particular lane is famous among food lovers. Yes, it's very famous among food lovers and it's known as Minara Masjid Food Street or Food Khao Gali. Minara Masjid Khao Gali. Just across this road, Mohammed Ali Road. And let's go and explore this Khao Gali now. The road is super congested. See the traffic. So now we entered this very famous Khao Gali or food street, and this is the Minara Masjid, and the street is called Minara Masjid Food Street or Khao Gali.
So this is the Minara Masjid Food Street located near the iconic Minara Masjid. Minara Masjid in South Mumbai is one of the city's most famous culinary hotspots. The moment you enter the lane, the aroma of spices, grilled meat and fresh tandoor breads fills the air. This street is especially known for its non-vegetarian delicacies.
This shawarma है ना shawarma है ना?
Yes, shawarma.
ये क्या है?
चीज रोल,
ये अच्छा ये
चीज रोल,
चीज रोल
यस,
मटन है चिकन
चिकन,
अच्छा ये मतलब इसका
ये भी चिकन निगेट है, चीज
अच्छा
वाला.
अच्छा
People from all over Mumbai, as well as visitors from other states and even abroad, make it a point to come here for an authentic taste of local Muslim cuisine. The evenings are the best time to experience the real charm of Minara Masjid Food Street. Stalls and restaurants light up the narrow lanes, each showcasing its own specialities. You'll find kebabs sizzling on charcoal grills with varieties like sheikh boti and malai kebabs, drawing long line of customers. Tandoori chicken, beja fry, keema pav and nihari are some of the classic dishes that have made this street a legend among food lovers. Slow-cooked preparations like paya soup and mutton stew are favorite among those who enjoy richer traditional flavors. And the sweet lovers are just as spoiled for choice here. During the festive months, especially Ramadan, the street overflows with the desserts like malpua, Phydhonie, jalebi and iconic aflatun. The mix of hot, freshly made sweets and chilled milk-based desserts adds a beautiful balance to the meal. And now this is the famous Mohammed Ali Road. Along the sides of this busy road, you will notice hundreds of perfume shops that are just as iconic as the food and markets in this area. The variety is huge. There are large, well-lit showrooms displaying elegant glass bottles and branded fragrances, and right next to them you will find tiny roadside stalls selling ittar, the natural perfume oil that has been a part of Muslim culture for generations. Many of these shops make their own blends, mixing floral, woody and musky notes to create unique scents you won't find anywhere else. You will see popular ittars like oud, amber, musk, rose and sandalwood, along with modern versions inspired by global perfumes. The prices range from affordable everyday scents to premium oils that are packed in small decorative bottles. And what made this area special is the experience of walking past these shops. The air itself feels fragrant with different aromas drifting out as shopkeepers open their bottles for customers to sample. People from different parts of Mumbai and even visitors from abroad come here to pick up perfumes as gifts or for personal uses.
Professor, I did a voiceover instead of talking to the camera in this video. I usually avoid filming myself in highly congested areas like the one we visited today. Because I'm afraid, really afraid, I might bump into someone or a vehicle at any moment in a highly crowded marketplace like this. So I don't want to happen that. So that's why I did a voiceover. Okay. And that's all for now. I'm signing off. Please check out my video every Friday, 5:40 p.m. IST, Indian Standard Time. So see you next week. Bye-bye. Thank you. Thanks so much.